Hello Gemini, hope you're all doing well today. I've done a quick oracle reading for you from 3 different decks. It's weird how a lot of cards just seem to say the same thing and give the same sort of message really. Don't matter how many decks you've got, it's like, come on, you need to know that. And he just says the same thing ever more. But anyway, it's all good. I hope this is a help to you. I mean, here in the UK, we've just gone now on another 3 weeks lockdown, so it's like, oh, what? But hey ho, I suppose sometimes you just got to keep smiling, you know what? And the sun's shining, and it gives us time, doesn't it, to get out, go for a walk, concentrate on hobbies, do things that are a little bit different, watch some telly, catch up on films. It's all good, and I guess you've just got to maybe chill out a little bit, go with the flow, haven't you? Anyway, let's make a start, Gemini. All right. The first card you've got is from Earth Magic, and this is clouds and the shape-shifting card. And if you ever look up at the clouds, you know they're always constantly moving and shifting. They're not the same fluffy cloud of what's just staying in the sky. They're constantly evolving and changing, and it's about really you sort of evolving and changing to be a different person, you know, to maybe do your hair a little bit differently, to maybe make it a different colour, maybe experiment with how you look and the clothes you wear. You know, we can all be a different person. We can all try to be a different person. We can all change our appearance. Maybe try different makeup. Maybe try different hairstyles. Maybe try different clothes on. Maybe try and shift ourselves a little bit into a bigger and better person. You know, and even with our attitude, we can sort of shift and change. You know, we don't need to be the downtrodden person, or we don't need to be the person who's the victim, or whatever that is. We've got the ability to shift and change and be somebody else, and be a different person who's bigger and better, or looks bigger and better, or, you know, many things that we can change about ourselves. So maybe from this, spend some time on that. Maybe think about, you know, our appearances and how we come across and what we're saying and what we're doing. That has a massive impact as well on how people treat us. You know, it certainly does. You know, we've all seen people who just look the business, haven't we? Who are always dressed really well and the high heels on and makeup on. The way they're perceived or treated is totally different from somebody who's wearing last week's leggings with, you know, some gravy down the front of the t-shirt. And it's very true. Now, I used to know years ago a girl, and she was absolutely so brass. This girl, she had no money to her name. She had so many bills, so many problems, so many disasters. You know, she never paid her rent, but she looked well. She was always in high heels. She was always in makeup. She was always like, she looked really well, and people treated her really well. People treated her well when she went into shops. People always called her madam and stuff like that, you know. And she was so far from madam. It's unbelievable. But anyway, yeah, it is about the perception that people have of you, and how you treat yourself is very much how other people treat you as well. So maybe spend a little bit of time on this, shifting your appearance, your attitude, maybe, you know, things about yourself to change yourself into the bigger and better version. Gemini is what I want to say. Okay. The next card you've got is the Sad Embrace card, and this is from the Enchanted Map. And this is really about like things that are just old, you know what I mean? The same old flaming job, same old bloody place that you live in, the same old, you know, same old day in and day out, Groundhog Day. Maybe again, just things that need to be released, things that need to be changed, things that maybe you need to let go of. And you know, we're all very guilty of this. We can spend all day watching telly or doing things that really just not serving us, just not helpful, in relationships that are not that great, or, you know, friends that aren't always helpful to us or don't treat us well. And sometimes it can be hard to let go of things, and it can be hard to change, again, who we've always been, or who we perceive ourselves to always been. But again, going back to the clouds card and the shape shifting, I would see it like anything that's outworn, Gemini, just let it go. You know, it serves no purpose really trying to cling on to old outworn ways or outdated things that are just really past the sell by date and just need to be gone from your life in whichever way, shape or form that is. Okay, the last card you've got is the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, and this is from the Energy Oracle deck. And this is really about like your self-expression and speaking your truth. And you know, sometimes we can very much be very scared of sort of saying anything. You know, people ask us if we're all right. We go, yeah, we're fine. You know, we don't always speak up. We don't always say, listen, that's just annoyed me. That has, you know, we just tend to go, yeah, we're all right. You know, when really we're not all right, and we do need to speak up, and we do need to speak with mind. We do need to say when other people are crossing boundaries, whether we're just not prepared to put up with rubbish anymore. And again, with the cloud and the shape shifting card, be the better person, be the new person. Let's have a new day and let's speak up for yourself and know it's about knowing your own power. You know, we're not meant to just put up with things or soldier on or make do or any of those sort of things. We are meant to speak up, be our own sort of person and know that that's good enough and that is what we need to be doing. This kind of self-expression can also mean that you need to express yourself maybe out to the world, to maybe start your own YouTube channel, that your words maybe need to be heard by other people. It can also mean maybe writing or publicising things. Again, maybe your words need to be heard out into the real world, so take that for what resonates as well. So yeah, I just see a lot of shifting here, Gemini, of how you were to how the universe wants you to be. So maybe give that some thought, you know. And so often as well, it is very, very easy for us to just keep ourselves small and see ourselves as like not very good or not able to improve, and that's so untrue. So maybe again spend this fortnight on working on improving that, working on speaking up, working on say what bothers you, maybe again working on appearances, and again releasing anything that is just no bleeding good to you anymore. And you know what that is, Gemini, you really do. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that was a little bit of a help to you. Yeah, and take care of yourself. The most important thing for anybody at the moment really is your health anyway, so maybe work on that and eating properly and sleeping properly and all the rest of it, because again, we're nothing without our health, are we, as you know. So yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button if you possibly can, that would help me a little bit. And yeah, have a good fortnight, Gemini, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.